Hi, today I'm gonna show you how to complete the Wrebbit3D puzzle, the Empire State version. And probably the first step you're gonna have to do is actually throw away the red pieces. And these are pieces that in every Wrebbit3D puzzle they'll be attached to the edges of some parts. So this is a good tip. When you're supposed to basically, the first thing you're supposed to do, if you look at the manual, is actually go over all the pieces and throw away the red ones. So my tip for you is, when you actually go through all the pieces, you open up this box they give you, and sorry for my accent, I'm an Israeli. When you open up the box, you'll see all the pieces over here. You see the manual and all the other stuff, but the pieces are gonna be over here. So what you basically do is you just take piece after piece, throw away the red one, okay, the red parts. I'll show you some later. And when you have the piece ready, you put it here if it's not anything that you see that looks out of the ordinary. So for example, all of the windows should be put over here. Now when you put the windows over here, take a look if it's an edgy part. If it has an edge, okay, like this, put it in a bag, okay, and also put it over here. So you have a bag of the edges of the windows, and you have the windows themselves. So we have the edges, and also you want to split the bags between blue windows, as you can see here, and red. Basically, all the puzzle parts are based from, as you can see, blue plates and red plates. So you don't have to worry about mixing up the two. So you have your box and you have two bags here. One is with the edges of the red windows. The other is with the edges of the blue windows. And here you have a lot of parts that basically assemble the inner parts of the building itself, not the edges. Okay? If you also want to save yourself time, when I'm talking about edges, put only those that are on the side. And how you know that they are on the side? If you look at the actual window themselves, the parts, you'll see that this icon, okay, is on all of the puzzle parts. And if you put it like this, when the black triangle, the small black triangle here, is on the bottom, you'll see that this is the way the part should stand. So that's how you know this is a side part, because if you look over here, you see the edge is on the bottom. So you know this is not on the side. This is on the side because the edge is over here. And also you will know when you will come up with parts that are on the both sides and bottom, as you can see. So basically what you're gonna have to do is put up the edges in bags, blue edges, red edges, and another last thing is you'll be left with all of these parts. These are the parts that you will want to assemble first, because they are very easy, especially these two. This is the basic bottom frame of the puzzle. So first thing you want to do, if you want to feel like an achievement, like completing an achievement, is actually find the parts with the cars. It's going to be very easy. Once you have them, that's it. Just complete the first frame. Then move on to the roof, basically. This is the biggest plate on the roof. You have another 2 or 3, I think. Some small ones, okay? And then you'll basically, on the first step, you will have to complete these parts. They are very easy to complete, okay? All the colored ones. And once you remove them from the pile of parts, it will be very easy for you to start working on the actual puzzle itself. Now, regarding the puzzle, if you have the edges like we mentioned here on the box, you will have here all the special parts. You will have here the parts that are the center of the plates that contain that build the actual building walls, and you have bags. Each bag is of the sides, okay, of the plates, blue or red. So you have 2 bags here. Once you have all of these, you complete the special parts. You move on to the sides, okay, and you build the frames. Once you have the frames built, you move on to the central pieces, of course, and you just take them and put them inside the frame. Now, one tip for you regarding this is when you actually take and use the center parts, start with the ones that come up as 2 that are already connected, because always in Wrebbit3D puzzles you will see that some parts are already connected when you take them off the box. So start with those. It will be very easy for you to complete some basic holes you're gonna have. And when you finish those holes, it's going to be easier for you to put up the single ones. Okay? I personally, instead of bags, I personally use these kinds of plates. Basically, you take you need at least 7-8 plates for this. Something just fell. And if you put 8 plates of those, you'll be able to basically sum up all the parts in this puzzle. And that's about it. I hope you'll have a good time. I really enjoyed creating this. This is my second Wrebbit3D puzzle. The first one was the Big Ben. This is the second one. And I also have for hard times, I also have the Taj Mahal, which probably I'm not going to build for the next 6 months. But this is an amazing puzzle. And I'm going to show you an image of this when it's completed. So thank you for joining me with this instruction video. And also the last part of building it up is actually very simple. Don't throw away your instruction leaflet. It should take about 1 hour to complete this step. I'm going to do it right now, so I don't yet know how to tell you if it's harder or not. I know with the Big Ben it's not very hard, but the instructions are very good. So that's it. Enjoy your puzzle.